So one Swiftie wrote an open letter to Taylor Swift. I guess she's got somebody in her crowd who's not a sheep, which is nice to see. And hopefully there are more. But she said, "Dear Taylor, as a diehard Swiftie, since your career's conception in 2006, I think she might mean inception, but I digress. I have always been your biggest fan. Your music encouraged me to live fearlessly and speak now on the issues that matter most." Are those Taylor Swift song titles, I suppose? "I took those words to the core of my heart and made it my life's mission to protect innocent and defenseless preborn children from abortion." Oh, wow. I think you lost her by this time. "However, your recent Instagram post endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and your stance on a woman's right to her body sadly leads me to believe you don't understand the value of the fans in your stands and fans yet to be conceived. You see, I could have been one missing bright light at 9 of your concerts if my mom hadn't chosen life. At age 22 and a senior in college, my mom became pregnant with me. Despite her boyfriend and others pressuring her to abort and consider other options, she ignored them. Ironically, it's the same message abortion supporters use to empower women to choose abortion. You're a self-proclaimed feminist who said you did your research, but I'm doubtful. If you critically researched like you proudly boast, you would join the pro-life Swifties and stand against Harris and Walz' late-term abortion stance. If you did your research, did you know that Walz signed the Protect Reproductive Options Act? It's abortionese for legalizing and codifying abortion for any reason up to 9 months with zero protection for babies who survive abortion." It's a really well-written letter. If you did your research, you'd know that Walz signed 3 bills for abortion rights, while his Democrat allies in the Senate shot down over 60 amendments to help women and children, one of which is sex discriminatory abortion. Because you consider yourself a feminist, it's hard to comprehend how you could support an anti-feminist, anti-human piece of legislation. Harris threatening to codify Roe v. Wade isn't empowerment. It would encourage abortion by telling women they aren't strong enough, by prioritizing convenience and compassion and pushing death over life. I wouldn't be here today if my mom had caved in to the pressure. You have the platform to encourage mothers to do the same, and as a bonus, you have more grateful and enthusiastic fans. It could be easy to dismiss one potential fan, considering the record-breaking demand for your Eras tour, which can fill at least 900 stadiums with approximately 70,000 seats per stadium. That's a staggering 63 million fans. An equivalent number to the lives lost due to abortion in the United States since Roe v. Wade. All those bright lights, bigger than the whole sky, for one show multiplied by 900 over almost 50 years, vanished. It's hard to imagine. At your 1989 World Tour, you told your audience, "You've never looked more beautiful than you do tonight." All 76,000 of you. You should know one thing about me before we begin. I was born in 1989. Your mom gave you life, but remember that your entire fandom would not be here today if their moms didn't embrace life. You and everyone else deserve a birthday. But back to your endorsement. Your statement isn't merely a political statement, whether intentional or not. It's a morally void one. Even if it's an unpopular opinion amongst this generation or among women, even you, Taylor Swift, will not convince me to stop standing against the poisoning, suctioning, and dismembering of a human child. Wow. Promoting a stance that allows for late-term abortions undermines the potential of those lives yet to be lived. There is a better stance that empowers women and preborn children. We can advocate for women without slaughtering their children. We can provide support, resources, and compassion to women facing unplanned pregnancies without flushing preborn children down the toilet through chemical abortion or ripping them from their mother's womb. Taylor, at best, you haven't actually done your research, and at worst, You've accepted and celebrated one of the greatest evils of our time. I hope it's the former. Wow. Really powerful letter.
Yeah.
She said, please advocate for Swifties to live out their eras in their truest form, beginning in the womb. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll embrace pro-lifers like former President Donald Trump embraces Swifties. Together, we can work toward a society that respects and supports all lives, offering hope and opportunity rather than division. Just great stuff. Mary-Logan Miske, or Miske, is the person who wrote that open letter to her. I mean, so great. That could be the script for a preborn commercial, actually. Preborn doing this incredible work of encouraging women who've been pressured into abortions. It's as pointed out here, it's God's work.
I hope she sees that letter.
I do too. I don't know if it would make any difference to her. I mean, she is such a committed leftist now. Didn't people think before she came out, when was it, 2017 or 2018, as this big-time lefty, didn't people assume she was kind of conservative?
Oh, I don't know about that. I remember her politics not being an issue.
Yeah, she didn't talk about it.
Not being discussed until she endorsed Hillary Clinton in 2016.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yep.
But I think that was just kind of a surface, yeah, I'm with her or whatever. But like you said,
it's unfortunate.
Any endorsement, whether it's a celebrity or a politician, typically, I mean, speaking for me, doesn't do anything for me. But concern me for that matter.
Right.
And
this one is concerning
right.
to
like,
me.
Yeah, they tend to do whatever she's.
Right.
I don't like that.
Right. I don't know what it is. She's got a real hold on people.